yeah. Hermosa Beach, good. Thank you. One guy steps up. We're great. Fucking move on. I just got here. Fucking traffic. I get mad when it's on Saturday. I'm like, you fucking somebody stay the fuck home. Please, can somebody stay home? Jesus. My wife is 4 months pregnant. That's fucking fun. We're it's my first kid. I'd never been through this before, where it's, because you hear other people, like I have friends who are, it's the best thing that'll ever happen to you. Fatherhood's the best thing in the world. What if it's not? And I'm a dick, I mean. Like you watch, I always watch, NFL films, and you see that guys, when they win the Super Bowl, they're like, oh, next to my 3 kids, winning the Super Bowl is the best thing that ever happened to me. Really? I mean, you won the fucking Super Bowl. Come on. Everybody pops out fucking offspring. Not that many guys get to win the fucking Super Bowl. Maybe the Stanley Cup, it's fucking hockey. Who gives a shit? But what? Seriously, it's fucking hockey. Maybe children, maybe parenthood is better than winning in hockey. I don't know. I just, you can't say anything anymore. Like a guy, the football coach got in trouble with Marvin Lewis for calling a guy a midget. I always think it's always like if the interest group that you offend, you got to be worried about their reaction. And midgets want to be called little people, but then again, what's gonna happen? We want to be called little people, or fucking what, dude? What are you gonna start a really adorable fucking riot? Oh my God, the land of Oz is on fire. You can't. There's just so many things that you can't fucking. What was it? Retarded? You can't do. That's a dicey word. You know who doesn't get offended by the word retarded? People who are fucking retarded. You know why? Because they're fucking retarded. They're probably the happiest people on the planet because they don't know. You know how smart you have to be to know how fucking dumb you are? It's they're not gonna fucking organize a rally. The Union of Mentally Retarded submitted a petition of 200,000 signatures. Nobody could read the shit, so we just crayon and ketchup and shit all over it. Is that too much? Well, because you notice, like, with gay people, like, I don't care. Look, if you're gay, whatever, fine. Women, fine. Men, if you want to fuck butts, as long as it's not mine. Proceed. Just stay out of my butts. Everybody, stay out of my butts. But, that's my only rule, really, for the public. Just stay out of my butts. But yeah, I think people started respecting gay people's wishes more when they started hitting the fucking gym. Because now they're afraid, it's like, what are you going to do, sissy? Oh, fuck. That guy's built like a fucking lineman. My Aunt Julie, she was a lesbian. She died a couple years ago, but I love my Aunt Julie. She's my favorite aunt by far. And you better believe I love the fuck out of my Uncle Debbie, too. So, I mean, happy holidays, everybody. Thank you, guys. Hi, honey, and welcome to Recap. We're
Thanks for having me.
So I wrote most of the set in the car, and I was just talking to you before about this. Like, I don't know why I picked December to do this. I mean, we're recording in December. You'll see this in January, but December. I've always come to the Comedy and Magic Club. I've been coming here for almost 10 years now, and I remember when they first started having me headline. They were like, you know, I was almost like trying to talk them out of it because I know they're known as like a clean club. And I was like, you guys know that, you know, I'm not like I am for my Tonight Show set. You know, I cuss a lot. A whole fucking lot.
You're too cute to cuss.
they're like, no, we love you. We'll have you come down. And I just remember them always saying, well, we'll keep you out of December. Because December's like office party, Christmas party time, and if there's ever a time when there's going to be a bunch of people with a stick up their ass, it's probably going to be December. And you can feel that from the stage. Actually, in both rooms that I did tonight, there's a noticeable uptightness amongst everybody.
Because they're all with their working buddies and their bosses and stuff?
Yeah, because everybody looks around, they're like, oh, God, I'm still at work, yeah. And you know, and then there's a few guys who are just so drunk that they just don't give a shit. Or maybe they own the fucking company.
They're going to get fired for laughing at you?
Yeah, they're just laughing, and they're gonna have a meeting on Monday. They'll be like, hey, Hamilton, why don't you, see, look at that.
That retard joke? Yeah, I don't approve of you laughing at that joke.
But the thing is it's one of those things that we, you know, we're in the car and it's like you can't help laugh at, because it's like I would never say anything offensive or rude to somebody who's actually afflicted or maybe, you know, has a close relative or something that, you know, that I know of, you know, when they're there. I mean, that's just being a dick. I just am, you know, I'm a comedian, so it's like it's my job to kind of, you know, point out the truth and things that, okay, look, the honest truth is who's really scared of a midget riot, okay? Nobody's really scared of a midget riot, okay? I mean... We'd be so busy laughing while we're getting our asses kicked. But I mean, you know, it really is. It's just one of those things where it's just, I decided to push the envelope this month. But, I still have there's still part of me that I waver a bit inside, that I don't want people to get too mad, you know, and start yelling during the show.
Hurt anyone.
Right, and that's why I wouldn't. Like, if there was a noticeably... This is a new clinical term. A noticeably retarded guy in the front row. I would walk out there and be like, oh, shit. But the thing is he probably wouldn't get it. But, you know, I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do all that stuff. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm better at talking behind people's backs, I guess is what I'm getting at. No, I just wouldn't want to. I'd never want to hurt anybody. I wouldn't willingly hurt anybody's feelings. But some shit's just funny. So I gotta do what's funny, you know.
And I can't wait to read the 3 people that are offended, what they have to say on Facebook.
Because, you know, 3 people means 10 million.
10 million people aren't watching this.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. Thank you for reminding me that there aren't 10 million people watching us in an office talk. Well,
I can dream.
Someday. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining us again on Waste of Time with the Caparulos.